Hi everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. I hope you're doing great. I wanted to give you a quick update on what I'm currently knitting. I did a video about 2 weeks ago. I was working on 2 shawl projects. I think I forgot to mention one that I'm going to mention today. I finished one of the 2 shawls that I showed you. I finished the Hug Shot shawl by Casapinka. If you're interested in seeing what the finished shawl turned out, how it turned out, I'll put a link for the video up here, and it turned out gorgeous. The colors are outside of my normal color zone, but I ended up really liking how they went together. I'm still currently working on the Stillness Shawl Mystery Knit Along by Curious Handmade, otherwise known as Helen Stewart. The last clue has already released, and I've already been seeing everyone post their finished shawls, and it's beautiful. This last clue is a bunch of lace, my favorite, so I can hardly wait to do it. I've just had some other things I'm working on that I can't show you, but that I will be showing you soon. Anyway, this is where I'm at with this shawl. As you can see, I'm a pink and gray person. This was the last clue, clue 4. What I will tell you is, you can see I've used this light pink throughout this shawl. And I was supposed to have enough per the project requirements. However, this is all I have left of that one color, that color used in clue 4. 2 grams. That's it. I was really sweating it before, because we still have one more clue left, and I was like, oh dear Lord, please do not let much of that clue be used in the last clue, or I'm going to have to go digging through my stash and find something that matches this color in my stash, which I do have a lot of pinks. I might have been able to find something that matched this. However, God was good to me, because this last clue only has the first color in it. So it only is using this color. I have 50 grams. I'm hoping that's enough for these last 16 rows. I will say this, these rows are very long. There's 523 stitches in this row. I don't know if you can see throughout the whole thing, but see, it's a really long row. So you got 16 rows. Hopefully 50 grams will work. And I'm thinking, and she doesn't write the pattern this way, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the bind off with this other gray color that's in this shawl to kind of like edge it at the very end. I haven't decided yet, but I have enough of this to do that. So I think that's what I'll do. And that way, that will ensure that I won't run out of this color for the last clue. So that's what I'm working on this weekend. And the other thing I'm working on is another shawl pattern by Romi Hill. It's called the Spring 4th Shawl. And this was her mystery knit along back in 2018. I didn't get to knit it with her at the time, but I have knitted this shawl once before. Oh, it's a beautiful design. I'll try to insert a picture of my last shawl I knitted. Ended up giving it to a friend who is a crocheter and not a knitter. She really loved it, and she's like, oh please, can I have it? So I gave it to her. I wish I hadn't, but I'm knitting another one. It's a different color than what I made, but it's in my pinks that I love, and here is it so far. I believe I have, you can see it's so lacy and beautiful, and all these intricate details. Look at the detail in this one right here. It's a slip stitch color pattern right here, and you get to do it again. So you get to do it twice in this shawl pattern. Anyway, I think I only have like 4 more charts left of this pattern, and then I'll be done. So I decided to go ahead and finish this shawl instead of starting. I told you guys I was going to start the Romi Hill Summer Shawl Knit Along. It wasn't a mystery. And so I took a look at that. I was going to do it, but then I was looking at all the projects I have, and then I got busy doing this other project I'm working on for you guys, to show you guys in a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that in the next month. That's my goal, before the end of August. And anyway, I decided instead of starting a new shawl, I would just go ahead and finish this one, because I got, like I said, 4 more charts, and then this one will be finished. And this one is actually a little bit more lacy than her summer shawl knit along, and I prefer the lace instead of when it's a lot of garter stitch. I have a hard time knitting garter stitch. For some reason, it's just too much the same thing for me, and I get easily bored. I tend to put it down. I don't finish it. It takes a lot for me to finish something like that. I don't know. How are you guys with that? Do you like garter stitch knitting, or do you prefer something a little bit more complicated like myself, with the lace and the yarn overs and the stitch patterns and all that? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. What are you guys working on this summer? Give me a comment. I'd love to you know, connect with you guys and learn what you guys are working on, and you know, just hear from my knitting friends out there. I'm thinking about maybe doing a giveaway in about a month or 2. I don't know if you guys would be interested in me doing something like that, but if you would, just let me know. Drop me a comment. And again, these are 2 things I'm working on. I've got a project I can't tell you about, and let's see, let me my project list. Oh, there is one other shawl I hope to start soon, and I'll give you a video for that. Oh, and there's two other things. I'm currently working on the Coral Coast wrap, which is a project sponsored by Jimmy Bean's Wool, and it's the patterns by Amba O'Brien. And every month they send you a new yarn. It was hedgehog fibers. I think it's their single sock. All these different colors. It's really pretty. I haven't done mine since March, so I'm a little behind. But I'll try to pull that out and let you guys see that the next time I do this update. Hope to do this, you know, once every couple of weeks. And would, again, love to hear what you guys are working on. And then I'm also doing this 2020 year of garden loving lace, which was put on by Elizabeth Ravenwood. And it's a different pattern that she releases every month, and it's becoming a scarf. And I'll try to show you guys that next month as well. If you're interested in either one of those, I'll put the link to my project and Ravelry in the description section for this video. Again, any questions? Put them in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and let me talk to you about my knitting, my yarn, the things that I love to do the most. And again, if you would love to tell me what you're doing, I would love to hear about it. If you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.